Welcome. Let's start with stretch and wake up. So big circles with those arms. Now take them the other way. If you can, one forward, one back. Is your brain awake? Is your body awake? And if so, change. Do it the other way. All right, like you've just got out of bed. Big stretch. And the other side. So looking down at your hand. Change. This time, looking up at your hand. Good. Let's take a little stretch side to side. I want you to reach out to the side. Now take both arms out and let's have a twist. So mobilizing every part of your body. Roll forward. Open it up. Round the upper back. Extending in your back. Good. All right, let's roll your pelvis. Round in a circle. Stir those hips like you've got a hula hoop. And then round the other way. All right, just side to side. Like a catwalk, swing those hips. Can you do a figure of 8? So if you're a Strictly person, you can imagine you're doing your salsa. All right, let's mobilize that hip a little bit more. So we're going to take your leg out at the side and in. We can add in those arms as well. Bit of balance, or you can tap your foot on the floor. Change legs, either tap or lift. Now opening the gate, lift your knee up, out, in and down. Up, out, in and down. So just mobilizing and opening in the hip. Also a nice challenge for your balance. I wish it was sunshine here today, but it's a bit foggy this morning. Now we're going to take it the other way. Leg comes out and round. So this is your hurdle. Out and round. Get over that sty. Lovely. Let's bend those knees. So it's just a little mobility warm up before we do some big stretches. All right, can you circle your ankle, circle your wrists? Change. Interlock your fingers, push them out, pull them in. Stretch out and in. Now we can have a little rock forward and back. So we're getting a little bit of a calf stretch here. Check that your feet face the same way. So you've not got one foot turned out. Toes and heels point the same way. We're not in a straight line, one behind the other. You've got your feet apart to keep your balance. So we're just bending that front knee. A little lean into it and back out. Good. All right, hold that stretch now. Straighten your front leg. Slide your hands down your leg.
Life is a better place. Sunshine.
Roll back up. Let's change legs. So again, we're just going to pull in with our hands, bend your front knee, push forward. Check again that those feet both facing the same way. So we've not got the back foot turned out at all or turned in. Bend your knee and back. So I'll show you sideways once more. Oops, keep your balance. Bend. So your hips come forward, stretch that calf. Now let's hold that stretch. Take your hands behind your back. Lift your arms and release. Fold forward, straightening that front leg. If you can, lift those arms as well. Get a nice shoulder stretch. All right, let's bring those hands down to the floor. Bring your feet as close together as you can. Now, if you're a little bit stiff first thing in the morning, just take it easy here. Bend your knees. Straighten, bend, and straighten. Let your head and shoulders relax. So just stretching your calves, your hamstrings. All right, hold it there. Take your feet a little bit wider to make it a little bit easier. All right, we're going to step back, feet as wide as your mat. So our down dog position. Let your head drop. Straighten your arms and think tilt your tailbone up to the ceiling. So we're getting a stretch through our arms, through our back, all the way down the back of your legs, your calves. And just breathe. Remember not to force stretches. Okay, take a step forward with your right foot. Drop down to your left knee. So we're in a nice lunge position here. And again, we're just going to rock forward and out. So letting those hips come forward and back out. Nice and gently. Again, you can use some yoga blocks here if you need to rest your hands on. All right, let's hold that stretch forward. So let the hips come forward. Now, if you're tight in the hamstring, you may feel it in the hamstring, but also you're going to feel it on the front of that back thigh, on your hip flexors, on your quads. Keep your head and chest lifted as you look forward. Now, hands on your knees, lift your head and chest. Don't pull back though, so keep that weight sinking forward. If you want to, you can lift your arms. Hands down, let's change legs. So, little rock in and out. Hips come forward and back. Make sure you've got a good distance between that foot and that knee. Right, let's hold that stretch again. Lift your head and chest. So your choice. You can stay low, hands on the floor. You can lift your hands up onto your knee or hands up in the air. But don't bring the weight back. Keep those hips sinking forward. And breathe. All right. Child's pose. Take your knees apart, stretch your fingers forward, and then just sink back. Now, it doesn't matter if your bum doesn't reach your heels. We're keeping it stretched all the way through our arms, through our lats, through our back, and then come up. So again, sink back, keep those arms long, extended child's pose. Have a little movement from side to side. Okay, rolling back up then. Let's turn round. Come to sitting. So we're going to cross right leg over and give it a hug. Twist to the right. So hugging that knee to chest, you're going to stretch all the way down here, so down your ITB band and into your glutes. Now you may or may not feel that, and that's fine. So another way we can stretch that, adjust your ankle onto your knee. Draw your bottom leg in or shuffle forward. So think about that knee pushing out to the side. And breathe. All right, let's change legs. So again, cross your left leg over. Take a twist to the left as you hug that knee in. Again, let's try that with the foot hooked just above your knee. Draw your leg in. So keep your bottom on the floor. Ooh, I can feel that. Right, let's take those legs out wide. So we're going to reach opposite arm to leg, 3 very small pulses. Stretch up, reach across the other way. So 3 small bounces, not big bounces, not violent. Right, turn your body to your leg and slide your hands down either side of your leg. So try not to grab and pull. I want you just to relax and let your body weight do the work today. If you're a flexible person, you can flex your ankle and push your knee down more to increase that stretch. And again, I don't want you to hold on today. Roll back up. Let's change legs. So just to wherever you can. Try and keep that head and chest lifted rather than crumbling down. So it's not about being able to reach your toes. It's more about keeping your leg as straight as you can, and keeping your back long. Now let's come back to the center. So again, try not to round your upper back. Keep that head and chest lifted. And we get a nice stretch on those inner thighs. All right, roll back up. Give those shoulders a little roll. So let's do a little hamstring stretch then, lying on your back. So we're going to lengthen your leg up to the ceiling. Now grab hold of the back of your leg, or if you've got a band, you could put it around the bottom of your foot, which gives you a really lovely stretch. Let me just show you that. Oops, just grab my band. Now you could use anything. So you could use a tie, your dressing gown strap, tea towel. Just wrap it around the bottom of your foot. And then you just can flex your ankle. You can relax that upper body then and stretch your hamstring. Lovely. So we're just going to hold that there. So you always want to make sure your muscles are warm before you stretch. And after your workout, you want to hold those stretches a good 30 seconds. So often in class, we don't actually hold the stretches long enough. So this is a developmental stretch, meaning you're going to improve. Now this time, slightly bend your knee and pull in. So again, you don't have to use the band, you can hold the back of your leg. Try not to hold onto the back of the knee though. All right, let's change legs. So if you've got a band, have a go. If not, just hold the back of your leg. So try and keep your lower back in contact with the floor here. So think pushing your bum and hips into the floor, and pushing your heel up to the ceiling. And that'll increase the stretch just as much as pulling your leg in closer. So remember, we don't want that leg to shake, we don't want it painful. We need to breathe. Bend your knee slightly, pull your leg in a little bit closer. And relax there. Let's just have a little hug. We'll walk round in a circle. And then the other way. And there you have it. 15 minutes, simple little warm up and stretch. Great thing to do first thing in the morning, last thing at night, and any other time of the day that you can fit it in. Hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see